Hey, we are back for chapter 2, lesson 3, and now we are subtracting integers. So the first example, example 1, is about modeling integer subtraction. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and use a number line to find each difference. So we have 4 minus 1. So we know that 4 is actually a positive number. So we're going to start at 0 and then go to 4. So we are here at 0. And we're going to go all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, so that's 4. And then we're just going to subtract 1. So we're going to go from 4 and go 1 this way. So that is the -1. And where are we at? We are at 3. Okay, so that's how you model it. 4 minus 1 is 3. And so we all know that, but what we're practicing right here is the model. So here we go. Let's go ahead and try the next example, 1b. So it says use a number line to find each difference. So we have -3 minus 1, okay? And whenever you have negative numbers, remember, that's a number symbol, you move to the left. And whenever you have positive numbers, you move to the right. So we have a -3. So we're going to start at 0. And we're going to go all the way down to -3 right there. 1, 2, 3. So that's -3. And then we have a -1, which is also a -1. So we're going to go this way even more. So we have here, and we're going to go one more this way. So that's another -1 or -1, whatever you want to call it. So it means the same thing. And we end up on -4. So that's our answer. -4. And just like last time, we talked about this is a negative number, and also -1 is the same thing as -1. So what you're really doing is you have two negative numbers. And whenever you have two negative numbers, you just add the numbers together and keep the sign. 3 plus 1 is 4. They're negative, so you keep a -4. So boom, there you go. But for this, you're supposed to show the model. And so that's what we're doing with this problem. Okay, on to the next problem. We have example 1c. So we have this one right here. Now, I'm not going to model this one just because it just gets confusing. So I'm going to teach you the cheat rule. This is a cheat rule moment brought by the dragon. Okay, so here we go. The cheat rule says that whenever you have a negative and then another negative, just like this, you see how there's a negative there and then there's a negative? Those two negatives right there close to each other, they make a positive sign. Boom. So what we really have is -2 plus 4. So let's go ahead and model that. -2 is right here. So we start at 0, we go to negative, so we got to go in the negative direction. So here's 0, -2 would be there. That's -2. And then we have a +4. So we're going to go start from here. We go +1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's the +4, which ends up being 2. And if you look from the last section that we did, this is a negative number, this is a positive, the signs are different. You take the difference. The difference between 4 and 2 is 2. And 4 is a bigger number, and it's positive, so that's why our answer is 2. So boom, there you go. So for these next problems, it is your turn, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to check it out. So go ahead and try this problem, do the model, pause it. When you get done, go ahead and press play, and we'll talk about it. All right, goodbye. Well, not goodbye. We're not going anywhere. No, don't. Just press pause, and when you get done, then press play. Okay, bye. No byes. My bad. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, press play, and we'll go over the answer. Okay, here we go. We are back 3 minus 2, so we start at 0, and we're going to model this. So +3, right there, that's +3. And then we're going to go from here, and we're going to go -2. So that would be -1, -2 would be right there, and we end up with a +1. And if we go back to what we talked about last time, a +3, We got a -2. -2 is the same thing as negative. The signs are different. We take the difference. The difference between 3 and 2 is 1. And 3 is a bigger number. It's positive. That's why our answer is positive. All right, on to the next problem. Check it out, 1B. So I want you to go ahead and try to model 1B and 1C. Go ahead and pause, figure it out, and then we will come back, press play, and we'll talk about it. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, we are back for check it out, example 1B. So we have -2 minus 4. So we're going to start at 0. We're going -2, so we're going in the negative direction. Right there, -1, -2. And then from here, we're doing another -4. So in the negative direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we land right there at -6. And if we talk about what we talked about last time, this is a negative number, this is a negative number. Even though it's -4, it's still a -4. So they're both negative numbers. That means whenever you have, with the same sign, negative and a negative, you add the numbers, 2 plus 4 is 6, and you keep the sign. So there you go. I hope you guys got that one right, and I hope your model was correct too. Okay, let's go ahead and see how you did on Check It Out, example 1C. Okay, what I see here is I see immediately -4 minus a -2. Immediately, we have 2 negative signs right there. Boom. So what we know is whenever we have those 2 negatives right there back to back, we know that they turn into a positive, and that is the cheat rule of 2 negatives. 2 negatives become a positive. Boom. Looks like a little emoji. Put a little face on them, some hair. Okay, never mind, I'm done. Okay, so we have -4 plus 2. Cool. So we're going to start at 0. We are going -4 this way, all the way there. That would be -4. And then we are going in the positive direction too. So from here, 1, 2. And we are right there, plus 2. There's our model, and we end up at -2. So that is our answer. Cool. Let's look at it. That's a -4 plus 2. This is a negative number. This is a positive number. The signs are different. You take the difference. And the difference between 4 and 2 is 2. And 4 is a bigger number than 2. And 4 is negative. That's why our answer is negative. So if you got that one right, hooray! You did a great job. This is my hooray little thing for you. I'm going to add another color just because I think you need it. You need a little encouragement. I can feel it. Okay, and some fireworks. Boo, boo. These are math fireworks. This is as good as it gets right there. Boom. And some purple. Throw in some purple fireworks. I don't know if they're fireworks. They're just, I don't know. They're just lines. But let's just pretend. Okay, hooray, awesome. If you did a great job. Yokerenki mashita. That means in Japanese, you did a good job. Okay, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.